Introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
He saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Hey, Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids and I got permission from your mother and say all of that. Just make it because it's crazy out here. Ava Baroni Combs. Come on.
Just when we thought the story around Diddy couldn't get any darker, new allegations have surfaced, but this time it's related to his adopted daughter. Over the past month, Sean Diddy Combs has been at the center of attention after his arrest on multiple charges. But in a heartbreaking twist, recent reports suggest that the reality inside Diddy's household may be even more disturbing than anyone imagined. Now, his adopted daughter is coming forward with claims that cast a new light on his private life and parenting. Details of her story are beginning to leak, pointing to years of hidden and emotional distress she allegedly endured growing up with Diddy. Insiders claim that even as Diddy presented himself publicly as a doting father to his biological children, his adopted daughter was often hidden in the shadows, left to experience what is now being described as a dark upbringing. Some legal experts are suggesting her testimony could become a key piece of evidence in the ongoing investigation, potentially exposing further details about his alleged lifestyle and the parties he orchestrated, which involved inappropriate behavior.
Has anyone seen Ava Baroni? Little white girl that Diddy adopted. Where did he get her from? Was she the pick of the litter? Those poor babies. You know, people should go back and do a little research in the 90s, especially in the mid-late 90s and early 2000s. The diddler used to throw white parties in Bangkok and Dubai and in Morocco, where child prostitution is legal. He's been snatching up little kids for decades.
Diddy's legal issues are only the tip of the iceberg, with charges stacking up day by day. His recent arrest has revealed a staggering list of allegations that have left many people wondering how these serious actions remain hidden for so long. Federal authorities have accused him of being the mastermind behind a massive operation that targeted innocent individuals involving substance use and explicit acts. These charges are nothing short of intense, and they go back years, with investigators now scrutinizing his alleged parties, often called offs, where disturbing conduct reportedly took place. At these events, Diddy allegedly used his wealth and influence to lure people into environments where boundaries were routinely crossed, with illegal substances and inappropriate behavior being the norm. Many accounts describe these parties as a secret world where people around him were pressured into situations that they couldn't easily escape from. His arrest has given voice to several alleged victims who are now coming forward to recount their experiences, and each new testimony only adds to the mounting case against him.
Did y'all know that Puffy put a video up talking about he adopted a little white girl? I'm trying to find Ava. Her name was Ava, and he adopted her. Now, of course, it probably wasn't official or whatever. Somebody called security on Puffy, man. They talking about something. I ran across this guy. He talking about some, they just trying to keep a black man down. That's bull. You can't use the race card this time, man. 120 people, no bond, no bail 3 times. You are innocent until proven guilty. That's bull. Puffy is guilty. He has proven that his damn self.
For decades, Diddy portrayed himself as a self-made success story, a mogul who had risen from humble beginnings. But the charges against him suggest a double life, a person using his power in deeply harmful ways, leaving a trail of victims in his wake. Legal analysts are following this case closely, with many people suggesting that this could be one of the most high-profile celebrity cases in recent history. But while the media focused on Diddy's lifestyle and high-profile relationships, his adopted daughter was quietly living through her own nightmare. She had been mostly unknown to the public until these recent revelations surfaced. She was rarely seen in the media, who often appeared alongside him at events and pictures. Reports now suggest that her life was not simply out of a desire for privacy. While Diddy openly embraced his reputation as a protective, involved father to his biological kids, the absence of his adopted daughter has led many to suspect a darker story. Her recent revelations indicate that Diddy may have intentionally kept her isolated, controlling her life and keeping her from revealing details about what was truly going on behind closed doors. Now, as her story begins to unfold, we're starting to get a glimpse of what her life was really like in his household, a life that's far removed from the luxury and glamour that defined Diddy's public image.
Hey, what are we doing tonight, baby?
We're making desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert. And then like everyone else, they bring like food and drink.
She's bravely stepping forward, sharing details that no one could have imagined. For the first time, Diddy's adopted daughter has spoken out about the alleged abuse she endured, giving insight into a world that has remained hidden for years. According to sources close to her, the experiences she described include not only emotional and psychological trauma, but also suggest possible physical abuse. Her accounts paint a picture of a home life filled with fear, manipulation, and force, one that directly contradicts the image of a devoted father that Diddy maintained publicly. Her story reveals a level of control that extended far beyond typical parental boundaries. As she describes it, her life in Diddy's household was one of constant monitoring and limitations, where she felt unable to share her experiences with anyone outside the home. In her testimony, she explains how Diddy's influence stretched into every aspect of her life, leaving her feeling trapped and alone. The accounts she provides have disturbed those familiar with the case, as they show how even within his home, Diddy's behavior may have reflected the same troubling patterns seen in his public accusations. From the outside, Diddy appeared to be a doting father, often seen celebrating milestones with his children. But as more details come to light, it's becoming clear that this portrayal may have been more about maintaining his reputation than protecting those closest to him. For Diddy's adopted daughter, choosing to speak out was likely a difficult decision, given the pressure she must have felt to keep silent. Her courage in coming forward adds a powerful and heartbreaking layer to the investigation, suggesting that her struggles went on for years, hidden in plain sight, under the watch of one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. But as if that weren't enough, even more dark secrets are emerging from Diddy's parties. These parties were known for their wild atmosphere, drawing celebrities, influencers, and high-profile guests who were exposed to illegal substances, heavy drinking, and questionable behavior. However, recent allegations have unveiled a dark side to these events. Sources suggest that these events were an arena for illegal activities, where boundaries were crossed without regard for consent or safety. Attendees allegedly found themselves in situations where they were pushed to engage in inappropriate acts, surrounded by an atmosphere where exploitation seemed to be an unspoken norm. The unsettling part is how Diddy's adopted daughter now seems to be linked to these events, adding a disturbing dimension to an already horrifying picture. According to sources, while she might not have been directly involved, there are claims that she may have been exposed to the fallout of these parties, possibly witnessing the chaotic aftermath, overhearing conversations, or observing guests in compromised situations. Living under Diddy's roof, she would have had a unique view of his lifestyle and may have even encountered some of these party attendees who could have exposed her to traumatic scenes or behavior. Given her closeness to these gatherings, her allegations add weight to Diddy's home life as nothing like the picture-perfect family environment he publicly portrayed.
Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I wasn't there and I didn't know, but they showed them both getting IVs on the couch. So my whole thing about this thing is that I'm not saying that she was ever at that type of party, but you can't tell me Miss Janice Combs, who was always at the regular parties, didn't know nothing about the parties.
With her voice now a crucial part of the case, her story could change everything for the prosecutors. Her testimony provides a direct window into Diddy's private life, adding a first-hand account that has the potential to shift the entire trajectory of the case. Legal experts suggest that her statements might not only confirm past allegations but could also open the door for additional charges if it's proven that she suffered due to his actions or if she was knowingly exposed to illegal behavior. Her account brings with it the weight of someone from within his household, giving prosecutors a close-up perspective that could verify other claims, For prosecutors, this testimony could be a turning point, solidifying their case with fresh evidence that may also encourage other victims to come forward. It's already known that in cases like these, one powerful testimony can create a domino effect, encouraging others who might have been too afraid to speak up before. Legal analysts agree that her role in this case is critical and could lead to a cascade of additional revelations that Diddy's legal team might struggle to defend against. The prosecutors will definitely build their case on the foundation of her experiences, creating a picture of what life was like behind closed doors. As more information comes to light, it's expected that her testimony could uncover even more individuals who played roles in these alleged activities, either by enhancing them or by keeping silent. Her bravery in coming forward might also mean there's even more to the story that has yet to be revealed, and it's possible that her words will be central to any court proceedings that follow. People are shocked not only by the sheer volume of allegations, but by the details emerging from his adopted daughter. Many fans are now turning their backs, expressing disappointment and disgust at the revelations. A person commented saying, "Adopted a homeless kid?" Statistics say that 1 in 3 homeless youth are approached by a trafficker in their first 24 HRs on the street. I hope Alva is okay. Another one wrote, "I can't stand with Diddy. He's so disgusting and gross for using an adopted white girl as a victim." The allegations are hitting not just Diddy, but also his family, leaving them divided and devastated. Rumors are circulating that some of his children are beginning to distance themselves from him. Reports suggest that the adopted daughter's claims have created a significant rift within the family, leaving certain siblings feeling torn between loyalty to their father and their support for a sister who has shared her difficult story.
Birthday party. The twins are turning 12, and we're having a party for them. Let's go. Their birthday's actually on the 21st, but you know, people go away for the holiday, so we're having an early birthday party. Their mother's birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Kim Porter Day, and ATL is official, and we just here trying to I need to clarify, tomorrow is Kim Porter Day worldwide, midnight, December 15th. We only gonna go up through the grace of God. Yeah. And as you can see by my fit, the theme of the girl's birthday is an 80s party. I got my 80s gear on. Sean C, that was my name, coming up in the 80s. We're about to have a ball, and we want y'all to just join us in the vibration and the energy. Once again, just thank y'all for all the prayers and support. I'm just happy that my girls are smiling and healthy and happy, and let's skate.
With so much at stake, Diddy's team will have a challenging battle ahead to clear his name. The daughter's testimony, alongside the other allegations, has added a new layer to the case against him, and many people are now questioning if this will finally be the moment that holds him accountable. While her courage in speaking out could mark a huge shift, shedding light on the darker undercurrents in the entertainment world, the legal proceedings ahead are expected to be intense, especially now that people's interest has increased the demand for transparency. If her story holds up in court, it could have major consequences. Legal experts believe that if her claims prove true, this case could be a watershed moment, making it harder for Diddy to shield himself from justice. But what's your take on this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it for today. I will see you in the next video.